All of these big deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's
Katt Williams was right. 2024 is the year of reckoning, and all the Hollywood deviants are getting exposed one by one. So, Katt Williams has jumped into this Diddy situation, and he is spilling some crazy tea about how Diddy forced and paid Usher and Justin Bieber into being industry DL. The more revelations we hear, the more we know how messed up this whole Diddy situation is. One thing we know for sure about Katt Williams is he can tell a joke, but he does not lie, and this is one of the reasons why he is disliked and was almost canceled in the industry. Katt always stands by the truth, and he says things the way they are. So Katt is back exposing Diddy, and this time he is spilling the tea on how Diddy paid and forced Usher to be industry DL. So for those who might not be aware, a few months ago, Katt was a guest on Shannon Sharpe's Club Shay Shay, where he told stories of how Diddy tried to put moves on him for a very long time. He claimed that Diddy tried to seduce him for years and get him in his bed, and when that didn't work, he then threw his money around and offered him $50 million.
had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting the body. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say I'm so free.
But then Katt wasn't done exposing as he spilled the tea on how Diddy forced Usher and Justin Bieber into becoming industry DL. I know many have not heard this story, but Usher was a child prodigy who was signed by La Reid at 14, and when he hit puberty, he was having issues with his voice. So he was sent to stay with Diddy in New York because he had what looked like a music camp running, which he called Puffy Flavor Camp. Usher staying with Diddy looked like the right motivation to give to any young musician who wanted to go into music because Diddy was a music executive and he had the money. What looked like a great move did not turn out so good in the end. So a few years ago, Usher had an interview with Howard Stern where he asked what staying with Diddy was like and what exactly was the purpose of Puffy's Flavor Camp.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah.
Like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty.
Usher admitted that he was paid a daily allowance while living with Diddy, but he never explained what his tasks and obligations were.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem.
Yeah.
I had like,
what
like
a
living.
life.
Yeah.
And while Usher didn't want to reveal too much about what he saw at Diddy's house, when Howard asked him if he would let his own kids attend Puffy's Flavor Camp, he didn't hesitate to say, hell no.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
See? So if the whole idea behind Puffy's Flavor Camp was just a music boot camp to help young stars improve their vocal skills, why would Usher have a problem sending his kids there? It sounds like the whole purpose of this so-called camp was something much more sinister, and it might have something to do with the bizarre comments Diddy made during a recently resurfaced interview with Kevin Hart. The interview showed intoxicated Diddy telling Kevin how 10-year-old Usher used to sleep in his bed and how they used to wrestle over the frosted flakes.
Off the garden stage, that's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like, check this out. I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me.
Or when he said this,
"This ain't for nobody else but you. You take your turn, boy. I see you. Fly ass motherfucker doing Vegas. Fuck you in the kitchen." eating all my cereal.
But then Usher wasn't Diddy's only victim, because it turns out Diddy also had his way with Justin Bieber, and y'all won't believe it when I tell you, Diddy paid Usher to groom Justin Bieber for him. So for those who might not be aware, a guy named Scooter Brown discovered Justin Bieber on YouTube, flew him into Atlanta to meet Usher, and Usher ended up signing him. After Usher signed Justin, he took him to spend some days with Diddy, the same way he was taken to Diddy by L.A. Reid. In this video, 15-year-old Justin was at Diddy's house with Diddy promising to gift him the Lamborghini when he turned 16, which is the legal driving age. Also in the video, Diddy said Justin was going to be staying with him for 48 hours, where they would be hanging out, and what they would be doing would be undisclosed. And Diddy claims what they are about to do was a 15 years old dream.
So, every time you come in LA, it's a little dusty, but you know, who's the front shot of this?
I mean, wherever you want to go. Where are we going?
So check this out, yo. Justin, you ever seen the movie 48 Hours? Right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy, him and his boy. They're having the times of their lives, like, you know, where we hanging out and what we doing. We can't really disclose, but it's definitely a 15-year-old's dream. You know, I have been given custody of him. You know, he signed to Usher.
I'm signed to Usher.
I had legal guardianship of Usher when you know he did his first album. I did Usher's first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me.
And there's this video of Diddy asking Justin why he refused to call him. But
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot. Mm-hmm. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Okay. 55. You heard that? Okay.
But then a few ago, Diddy's Los Angeles and Miami home was raided by Homeland Security after months of numerous lawsuits bordering on SA and child trafficking of underage girls. Now Katt, who has kept quiet until now, has broken his silence on how Diddy allegedly pressured Usher and Justin Bieber into staying in the industry DL. Katt claims that Diddy preyed on Usher's fears of being dropped by L.A. Reid, convincing him to agree with his demands. According to Katt, Diddy promised to turn Usher into a superstar if he did what he wanted, and it paid off financially as Diddy also connected Usher with lucrative opportunities through his network. Katt claimed Diddy reached out to Usher that he wanted Justin Bieber in his house after Usher newly signed him. Usher knew what that meant, but he couldn't say no to Diddy because Diddy had incriminating tapes of Usher in his possession. So Usher groomed Justin and took Justin to spend some days at Diddy's home. He revealed Justin Bieber got SA and passed it around to his friends, including one of the biggest music executives in the music industry. Katt revealed while all this happened, Justin got paid and it came with lots of opportunities, but then it was still creepy. Katt Williams spilling the tea on how Diddy forced Usher and Justin to be industry DL shocked fans, and they left comments saying, "Man, I feel so bad for the youth in showbiz. They should know the world still loves them. Don't listen to all the negativity out there. No matter what happened to you as a kid, you still are alive and breathing and make a change for the good if you can." I don't understand why a mother would allow their kid to spend the night with someone like that or anyone. Same thing with Michael Jackson. So strange. It's definitely weird. I would have stayed at the house and my son would be sleeping in my room. They all get groomed and then blackmailed. Once blackmailed, they are required to bring others into the grooming and participate in abusing videotaping others to blackmail. This has been the induction ritual in the rap industry for years. If you won't sell your soul, they will take it. So what do you think about this tea? Let me know what you think in the comments and check out this next video.